Hello. After a gap of almost 15 days or so, I've started to journal my jour- journal my process again, my trading again, what I'm going to do every day. And starting today, since the last 2 days was a heavy roller coaster, and if you were wrong, you would might have been killed, kind of thing. So I stayed away for the last 2 days. Today, even though I was expecting that it might settle down, not have too much, but then it ultimately today also turned out to be a very volatile day. So today morning I started off with my usual stock that I am following of IndusInd Bank, since it is in the right price zone, right volatility zone, as well as the right range zone. So I've been following this stock. So in the morning when I looked at it, it was falling. It's if you look at it, that the 9:15 candle, it was falling, and my idea to take a bullish position or a bearish position would be to break off this Duncan channel, upper or lower. But since it did not do anything and it was so far off, I did not do anything. Then I started searching other stocks, and I found that well, many of the other stocks were giving very big movements because of the Modi factor. I thought that maybe things like IT and pharma might not be affected so much. And pharma, I'm not too keen on it, so I decided to have a look on IT. So I was looking at maybe Infosys or Tech Mahindra or HCL or TCS. But then I thought, okay, let me go with Infosys only. So then I saw that, yeah, Infosys, the first bar itself had broken up the previous Duncan channel, and it was pretty good and high. So then I took decided to take a position in this. So I took a position in this at the cross of this high. So when it closed, when it went above this high, this was what 1418. So I had started chasing this, and then when it came back, and I took a position at what 1415, yes, 1415 or so. And then initially I had a target of 0.5%, but then I thought, yeah, this would be too less. Let me give it a stretch. So I give it a target of 1% and let it. So I had a target of 1% and just let it. And if you look at it, once I was in over here 1415, it gave me up, and I got out at somewhere around here. The arrow is incorrect. It should be over here 1430, 1429. So it did give me a good 1% in almost what 10:15 to 10:35. See, almost 20 minutes. So after that, since it was already touching the upper band, I was not very keen on taking another position over there. And it turned out to be a good decision that I did not do anything further in that, because it went into a narrow band, and doing anything would have just taken away my money. So that was good. On the other hand, on hindsight, if I look at it, if you look, what a rally it has been on the Infosys, on the banks. Just see on IndusInd, the hourly chart. First one was bearish, second one was bullish, but then the third one broke up, and three, four, five, six. Oh my God! Just look at it. Even if you have taken a position over here at 1436, and it went to high of 1515. Oh, almost 85 rupees. It's too much here. See, it went up 7.887%. So it's a huge one. Hmm, very volatile. It would have given me a huge money today. But anyway, since morning it was not looking promising, I stuck to Infi, and then Even when I was looking at IndusInd, I did not do anything because I was skeptical that what happens. What if after this it gives me a fake breakout, like like over here it gives me a fake breakout and comes back and then uh, takes away my money. So I was this is still there. So I don't know. I know that each trade is different and each trade has its own levels. But still, once you are into money, then you do not wish to. You have a feeling that you should not lose away that. Otherwise, what's the point of trading? So I did not do anything. So, anyways, chalo, I'll do it tomorrow again. But one thing I've realized until then that I have still not been able to find a good algo which would be as good as me in taking decisions. Yeah, algo is good in execution, but not in taking decisions. So, you know, you might put up an algo once you have decided that, yeah, you want to buy, for example, like this, that this is your, if this were going to be your entry point, you can put up an algo which says that, okay, when it crosses this, you took a buy, when it crosses below this, it took a sell, you sell it off. But then what would happen is that you would take a buy over here at the high point, and then when it touches this downward chain, it would go, it would throw you out. Then again it would be a case of like it would give a we'll have a distrust on your own algo and on the system. Then the algo would be okay, but then this is something which I would not have had I been doing it manually. I would have stuck around and I would not get out. But algo would easily go out. So then that's why I still need to figure out which algo to do. It's just a simple 1 2 indicator would not do. I think it will be more like a machine learning or a AI kind of algo which can figure out that, yeah, this is just a pullback and it's not going much. We'll need much more indicators, much more data for it to understand. And that is going to be a bit difficult. Or maybe I'll have to put in a lot more effort, lot more programming to see that what it is. Just to what I can figure out from just a simple look. The human brain is so complex, so capable that just from a simple look, like this was one entry point, this was one entry point, while algo would not make out. So, and this definitely was not a stop loss. You should not have got out. But if I had put in algo, it would have thrown me out. Then maybe subsequently it would have taken me in. But still, things like this will give you a mistrust on your algo, on the system, and you'll feel that the market is out there to go you to get you. So I'll still continue manually until I have developed and tested and done good on my algo. I'll continue manually only. Manual trading is better for us. So only thing is we need to develop all those psychological mindset of patience and discipline and position sizing. So all those things we need to make up. The worst part is that the learning curve is absolutely flat. For many years, you keep on learning, keep on doing, and you barely learn something. So, since the amount of practice that is required is too much, everything is random, and you don't get enough practice because the market is open for only 6 hours, and first hour goes in all your maramari here and there, all the bulls and bears fighting out, and the last hour is all covering up. So you have very less time to actually practice in the market. And I've seen that paper trading is useless. I for the last 15 days or so I tried paper trading as well. Let my algo run in the background, and I used to do paper trading, and my paper trading results were excellent. I could do so good in that, but the moment I started doing real trade, I started making losses. So paper trading will not help. You do need to do real money, even if you put in 10 rupees. You know, put in real money is makes a lot of difference. It takes all your emotions come out, and you learn how to really learn how to deal with them. So still a learning process. I think I hope to get over it soon, get into this fast, but from now on, I'm going to stick to my manual trading and get my psychology correct, get profitable manually, and then maybe I'll look into, you know, automating that process. Because unless the psychology while trading manually gets correct, I don't think I will be able to have a faith on my algo itself. So let us continue with our manual trading. Come on, see you then tomorrow. Let's see how it goes. Bye. Enjoy.